Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today guys, I have three really cute last minute spring farmhouse decor DIYs to share with you. You guys know it's been a minute since I've done some DIYs, so I'm super excited to be back into it. You guys know I just did the 5 under 5 challenge, so super excited about that as well. So yes, today I have three DIYs. A lot of the items did come either from the Dollar Tree or the Dollarama. And of course, I would love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube world, especially if you love this sort of content. All right, guys. So for the first DIY, I had this board. I've had it for a couple years now. I bought it at Michael's. I did buy it on clearance on I think it was the Valentine's clearance. I was actually trying to sell it on Marketplace and never sold it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use it in a DIY. Kept the other side as is, turned it over so I could expose these two wooden panels on the sides of the board. And now I had this welcome sign. This is last year's sign. I know they've come out with some new ones this year as well, but I'm also trying to use up things that I've already had. You guys know there is definitely an increase in price in the Dollar Tree items. So I'm just trying to keep it simple, very cost efficient, budget friendly for you guys as well. So you guys can improvise and use any sign you want. But here I just wanted to give it a little extra detail. I'm painting those little panels white, and I had to give it 2 coats because it was like almost like an MDF on that. So it really absorbed the acrylic paint. So just a couple of coats on that. Here, I'm just showing you real quick. I'm using a wider paintbrush to paint all of the bigger letters. And then here I'm taking a really fine tipped paintbrush just to go into all those little details around the plant. So yeah, you see me doing that here. So this is what 2 coats of white paint look like. Now I'm just painting the other shapes on there. So I'm going to paint the boot yellow. I'm kind of just going with the theme of the actual tool. So the boots are rain boots to me. They could be, actually, Craig said, oh, they're little cowboy boots. I mean, I guess they could be cowboy boots too, but they are rain boots to me. So painting that yellow. And then I also painted, I didn't show you, but I painted the pot with like a pink pot and green leaves. So yeah, I didn't show you that part, so I apologize. Now that the white paint is dried on the board, I'm just using some burnt umber and using my chippy brush to distress it just a little bit, or dry brush. And yes, the the paint is by Deco Art. Now, how cute is this? Like, I mean, adding just a coat of paint to these Dollar Tree wooden signs, and the boot and the plant and the stake just pop out even more now that there's color on it. So now I'm just going to hot glue it to the center of the board. Easy peasy. And I'd already made a simple shoelace bow with some jute twine. I thought it would be really cute just to put a little bow on the pot, just hot gluing it there. Now I'm going to show you the next step here as well. I didn't end up taking off the jute hanger on the board. It was really stapled in there. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep it as is because I can still turn the sign over and use the other pattern on the other side. So what I'm going to do, just to cover the jute twine on this side and the staples, I'd already made these bows as well. That ribbon came from Michael's a couple of years ago and I absolutely love it. I'm all out of it now with these bows, so I'm gonna have to go out and get some more, but I just thought I'd cover the bows or I'd cover the staples with these bows on the side just to up the cuteness factor. And this is it, guys. What do you think? And oh my gosh, guys, I showed Craig the final result. He's like, oh, you know, the C is kind of hidden by the plant. It looks like Welloom. So anyway, I mean, we all know it says welcome, but yes, the plant is kind of covering the C. What do you guys think? And for the second DIY, these are new shapes to the Dollar Tree this year. It came with an egg, there was a carrot, a duck, and there was a bunny, the other obvious Easter decor. So I just, I wanted to use some Mod Podge for this really gorgeous, cute napkin that I've had for like a couple years, and I wanted to use it for a DIY. But because the napkin is white, I did give the egg one coat of white acrylic paint, just so it wouldn't look too dark, with a white napkin over top of it. Now, I'm just Mod Podging, and you saw already the napkin is a 2-ply. You always have to remove that little white ply or the 1-ply underneath the napkin. That way, it absorbs a lot better, or the Mod Podge absorbs a lot better into the napkin, and that way you get a better clean surface, smoother surface as well, and that way you know that the whole napkin will stick. It looks like I'm pressing hard, but I'm being very, very gentle to smooth out the Mod Podge and flattening the napkin. But oh my gosh, what do you think of these napkins? Like, that bunny is so popular. I've seen her in so many DIYs or in artwork, you know. So now that it is all dried, I also did a coat of Mod Podge over top of the napkin as well after waiting for the first layer to dry. So you got to give it about a good 15 minutes. I probably waited a good 20 minutes here using a nail file from the Dollar Tree, scraping off the edges. So here you see you get that nice clean edge. So now I'm going to decorate it. It looks super cute, just like that. Love, love, love this bunny, guys. I know I've said it already, but I am obsessed with this bunny. So I'm going to make a bow. Usually in the past, I've always made like a simple shoelace bow or, you know, double it up a little bit. Now there's so many bows, different ways to do bows out there. I'm just going to keep layering this up just with flat pieces and not tying anything. So I'm just going to hot glue another piece over top of another piece over top of another piece, kind of forming an X formation. So you'll see here, just taking some burlap that I had on hand, cutting it in half, you know, to make it look sort of weathered or pulled apart. You just pull out some of the jute strings. And guys, I haven't used this yet, but I've had this, what would you call it? Like this mesh ribbon. I've had this since last year. Haven't used it yet, so I'm super excited to use it now. Just adding it into the bow just to add a little pop of color. And then what else am I using here, guys? And oh yes, and I'm using some more of that pink ribbon, just adding it into the middle of the burlap color. So yeah, you just see me layering up the ribbons. I had a 3-pack of this beautiful raffia. I got this from the Dollarama last year. I think this was $1.50. I loved the light pale pastel colors. You got the blue, the pink, and the white. So I'm just taking the pink. I'm wrapping it around my 3 fingers quite a few times. And then I'm gonna just tie it in the center. Now it looks like a bow, but what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to cut open the little loops of the bows, or the bow, just to make it look a little bit more weathered. Yeah. So you see me here cutting it open, and then I'm just going to hot glue it to the center of the bow as well. So yeah, now I'm just layering it up like you see, adding hot glue every single time. The mesh ribbon used very hard to hot glue, so I just put it down over some hot glue and pressed the other bow just on top of that, so that way it stuck. So here I am just fluffing it all out, cutting off any sort of excess. And here it looks perfect just the way it is, right? I mean, you don't have to do anything else if you didn't want to, but I thought it still needed to, I had to up it just a little bit more. So taking some more of the burlap ribbon, because this is the only width of burlap ribbon I had, I wanted to cut it in half because it's just too big and bulky to put it just right across at the egg. So again, you see me here distressing it, pulling some of the jute off of it, taking some more of that pink ribbon. Like I said, that first DIY was kind of my last DIY that I did. So those bows were the very last bit of that ribbon. But here I still had quite a bit of ribbon left. So that's why I'm still incorporating that pink lace ribbon, but absolutely gorgeous. So layering it up. Don't worry about the excess, guys. Like, just take it a little bit longer because you can always cut it off after. Hot gluing the bow to the side just to offset it a little bit. Of course, it's super cute like that. And you guys know I use these really cute heart-shaped buttons in my last 5 under 5 video. I got these from the Dollarama this year, guys, for $1.50. I thought they were so stinking cute. I was going to use the pink one, but it just kind of was too camouflaged with the pink raffia. So I just use a wooden heart, and oh my gosh, guys, how cute is this egg? I should have went back and bought more. I wanted to get the carrot, and I thought the duck was super cute as well. But anyway, what do you guys think of this? I absolutely love this one. All right, guys, we are moving on to DIY number 3, the final DIY in this video, guys. I saved this one for last because it's super simple, but yet you can totally amp it up by doing your own little creations to it. This pail, I don't know if it was new last year, but I saw it for the first time ever this year. Thought it was super cute. Welcome to the farmhouse. It says it on both sides. I wanted to just add a couple little handles. So I had this wired jute twine. Pick this up from the Dollar Tree. I've had this in my stash for a little while, I'm pretty sure. Just going to cut 2 equal lengths. I'm going to make some faux handles here using my wire cutters just to remove the excess. So I'm just going to form them into handles and hot glue them to the tins, or the tin, excuse me, singular. So hot gluing to the tin, and you'll see me here when I hold them, I'm kind of pushing or forming the handle to go outwards, so that way it's not going to hit any sort of plants or anything that goes in it. And I've done this little trick before. I'm just going to take some jute twine, tie it into a knot. So I'm going to make 4 knots because I have 2 handles with 2 sides each. So make that into 4. And I'm just going to hot glue each little knot to the ends of the handles just to make it look like they are through the tin, and then they also give support. You would probably definitely not want to pick this up by the handles. Having my experience, I've had to hot glue the handles a couple times, so you might want to use, like, if you want this more of a permanent thing, I would definitely use like E6000 or Gorilla Glue or something, because you definitely don't want to pick it up by the handles. The hot glue would just come right off. Guys, OMG, I am obsessed with these lavender stems this year from the Dollar Tree. They look so realistic. I have bought lavender plants from Dollarama and Dollar Tree in the past, but I'm telling you, these are probably my favorite ones out of all of them. So I wanted to shorten the lengths of the stems. OMG, guys, usually my wire cutters go right through these. This was so tough. My hands were so sore after this. You see me struggling here, and I had to do that for 3 stems. Now, guys, you guys would probably have bought more, but I only found 3 stems, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make it look as full as I can. 1 more stem would have made it perfect, I think, in this tin. However, I only had 3. And yes, I'm just using some foam that I had on hand, put it to the bottom, put it through. So yes, you can see it's kind of sparse, but when you look at it from the front, it doesn't look so bad. So I already had this little lace ribbon. That lace came from the Dollarama. Love lace ribbon. Makes it look so pretty, so feminine looking as well. This is the result. Again, super cute. I loved the tin just the way it was. I could have even put black paint around the bottom edge of the tin as well, but I just left it like this. Again, what do you guys think of this one? I mean, it's super easy to do. Probably think with flowers that you already have on hand. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I had so much fun. You guys know it has been forever and a day since I have done some DIYs because we had moved in August last year. I was just trying to get my craft room all set up. But anyway, guys, I thank you so much. And I know I have so many new subscribers, so thank you for joining my YouTube world. I will definitely have some more DIY videos out there for you guys. You know, I do post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, so I would love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and just join my YouTube world, guys. All right, I hope you have a fabulous week. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.